What's up guys, it's me Agent E and welcome to a Pixel Dungeon video. We are going to be playing the mod Sprouted. Now I love this mod and I have played through a lot of the game, but have never actually made it to the boss, the final boss that is. And so I am going to be recording a playthrough to the final boss and hopefully you guys enjoy. I have looked on YouTube and haven't seen anybody do this before, so I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, press that like button and maybe even the subscribe button for more epic content. If you see anything I need to fix, anything I need to add on, or if you have any tips for me, feel free to leave a comment down below, even if you dislike the video. I need all the feedback I can get. So we're gonna jump right in, and I did make it to the second boss, so it gave me the Tome of Mastery, and I recommend using the Warlock because then you never have to eat in this game. As the mage, my favorite character, the mage, as the mage, if you eat something, you gain a wand charge. So, but as a warlock, you don't have to eat as much unless you want to charge your wand. So we're gonna go right in and see if we can get any good loot. So yeah, we'll see. I know a lot of things about the game. I know a lot of secrets about it, and we will see if I can teach anyone. So, well, just low level enemies so far. And food, of course. I don't... Oh, great. The one thing I don't need, food. Hopefully this isn't too loud. One thing I need to do real quick is find a better weapon than the Knuckle Duster. I mean, it deals 3 damage per hit, but it also has a good chance to deal 0 per hit, which is annoying. Even though you can attack twice with it before an enemy gets to attack. Just like that. But I'm not seeing much on this level as for loot. Just food. I don't know why it's giving me so much food. The game should know I'm a warlock. Oh yeah, and as a warlock, it also heals me a little bit if I defeat an enemy, so that's always nice. Oh, okay, cool. Got some scrolls. Don't need those right now. Okay, I'm gonna first tip. This mushroom... Well, first let me get rid of these guys, they're annoying. This mushroom is for a really overpowered engine, or I don't know what a really overpowered add-on to the game. If you use it to upgrade a dew vial, I'll show you what a dew vial is as soon as I find one. There should be a dew vial on the first level. It usually drops like that. These rats are annoying because, especially with this knuckle dust. There's a dew vial. Okay, so when you pick up the dew vial, it's gonna show you some text. I'll read it out loud, I guess. The dew vial is much more powerful in this dungeon. Filling it all the way will allow you to bless and upgrade your gear. Now that's different from regular pixel dungeon. So the deeper you go in the dungeon, the more dew will upgrade your gear. So if you're like on dungeon level 2, which is, you can see your dungeon level in the upper right. If you're at dungeon level 2, I'm pretty sure the upgrade cap for your gear is 2. So with the dew vial, you can only upgrade it to level 2. I think that's how it goes. I'm not sure. But yeah, as you can see, you can bless your items to +6 or +7. Okay, so yeah, +6 or +7 by the time you get to the first boss. So hopefully I can find a good weapon or armor that makes it where I can easily beat the first boss. And I might die this first run, because the first boss can be overpowered sometimes, especially if I don't find any armor. Oh, this toadstool is meant to upgrade the dew vial. I'll show you how to upgrade the dew vial once we get to the right level. And when I say level, I mean depth. So right now we're at depth 1. Depth 2, I think, is where the guy is. Oh, cool, I found a bag. Okay, depth 2 is where the guy is to upgrade your dew vial. And I'll show you what the best upgrade for your dew vial is. Oh, great, another knuckle duster. And a dagger. I guess the dagger's alright. Let's see here. I think I might have completed this dungeon. And I didn't get... I was kind of hoping for some armor, so I could upgrade my armor. But I don't... Oh, there's a place. Have my character run over there. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. I keep clicking. Oh. Okay, so these mushrooms is another new thing in Sprouted. If you eat them, they do, let's see here. The golden jelly, I forget. Anyway, the golden jelly, I think, deals damage to every enemy that you cannot see, so the shadows will all take damage. The pixie parasol, I think it makes all the enemies that you cannot see. I think it gives them perplexity, which makes it where they can't attack you so easily. Let me just run over here. Can you... Let me see this. I don't know if you guys can see if it gets dim or not. Let me see if I can change this. No, it's on bright. So I don't know if you guys can see if it gets dim or not. If it does, I'll fix it for the next episode. It looks like we're good to go down. So I'll tell my character to get down there. Okay, before I go down, I'm going to try to identify what I've got. I got a scroll of upgrade. I'd rather have the dagger because it has a better chance to deal damage than the knuckle duster. Mainly, and it's really accurate, as it says. But it being tier 1, it's not that great of a weapon. Now, assuming you guys know about Pixel Dungeon, the best... I could die. Okay, there. Wow, I almost died to a rat. Anyway, the best artifact you could get for Pixel Dungeon Sprouted is... what are they called? The boots of... whoops, I got paralyzed. The seed boots, whatever they're called. It makes it where when you walk on grass, they spawn seeds more. And there's one place in the dungeon that keeps growing grass over and over again. So if you had those boots, you could potentially get max stack of seeds. Depends on how long you want to be there. Here's another trick. If you see a trap like this one, you can throw an item on it and you don't have to take damage. And this is the guy that upgrades my dew vial. Now you see he has a shield around him that makes it where enemies won't attack him. Now if I examine him, it'll give you his background. As you see, it's a magical shield. So if I tap him now, and I have the scroll, the mushroom. If I just throw the mushroom down and talk to him, he'll give you this. Oh wow, have you seen this dungeon? This is an awesome dungeon. I'm here checking things out, of course, but I'm also scavenging for toadstool mushrooms, and that's what I just threw down. He asks, can you bring me any toadstool mushrooms you find? So, I pick it up, and I tap him again, and he says, thanks for the toadstool mushroom. I can upgrade your dew vial for you. I can make it either draw out dew from certain vanquished enemies, or I can make it regrow the surrounding dungeon by watering with dew. Now, the most overpowered thing you can get is draw out dew. Drawing out dew makes it where mobs, if you defeat them in a certain amount of time, they'll all start spawning dew, and the dew can get really, really overpowered because you can start upgrading items when your dew vial gets full. Now, the amount of time you have to defeat enemies gets raised if you can finish a level quick enough. So if you pick draw out dew, there's going to be a level counter and move counter. So the faster you complete the level, the more time you have for the next floor to keep drawing out dew. So if you get down to the later floors, you have so much time that even if you finish the floor, more enemies will spawn and they'll start dropping dew. So you can get really overpowered with this. So that's what I'm going to upgrade, draw out dew. And as you see, I have the buff on dew charge, and that's going to give me a few moves since this is the first level. This is going to give me a few moves that I can run around and try to find enemies and defeat them. But of course, the enemies are going to be hiding. There we go. I might not be able to defeat them in time, but hopefully I can show you what... Okay, see all that dew that just dropped? That's from draw out dew. I'll teach you what the different colored dew mean as soon as I run out of dew charge, because I want to get it. Okay, dew charge is out. So, let me just pick up the meat. You can see two different colors of dew there. The purple, these are the purple, violet dewdrops. If you pick them up, they're worth 50 dewdrops. So I'm going to pick one of them up, and as you see, I have 56 now. I am going to splash myself with the dew vial. This is another new thing. If you splash yourself, it gives you haste and invisibility, and it takes 10 dewdrops to do that. So now that I do that, I can go pick this one up. Now I have 96. Now I just need 4 more dew, and I can upgrade something. Now, if I wanted to waste 1 dew, I could pick up one of these red dewdrops. They are worth 5 dews. But I am going to gamble and hopefully find more of the single dewdrops around the dungeon. So I'm just gonna run around, try to find some Here's another dewdrop. I just need 2 more. And there you go. I have a full dew vial. And it says down in the lower left, your dew vial is full. Make sure you don't pick up any violet dewdrops when your dew vial is full. It's just a major waste. And I'm saying that from experience now. So, you can upgrade something. You see there's a new button you can press once your dew vial is full. It's called Bless. If you click it, you can upgrade any item, and you have the power to cancel that by clicking off screen. It'll cancel the upgrade. And it's not a random upgrade. That would be annoying. So you can pick what you want to upgrade. Like right now I want to upgrade my wand, so it charges a little faster. And we'll see if that was a bad idea. I might die here because I have 0 armor. Well, I do have a little bit of armor, but it's not enough to defeat everything. It's this armor you cannot beat the boss with. Let me just say that. Let me just remember to pick up all that dewdrops. I love the little sound effects they have. I'd play the music, but I don't know if it's copyrighted, so you'll have to get used to my monologue voice. Monotone. At one point, this wand might actually deal more damage than the weapon I'm using, but I'm not going to. Okay, so I just picked up a chain. So this chain is a random spawn in these garden areas. This is a garden. If you look in your journal, you can get to your journal by clicking the upper left player icon, and that's for any pixel dungeon. So if you go look at your journal, you'll see it now says garden, and this is the garden. It makes it where you get shadow meld, and that makes it where you don't get as hungry as fast. So if you want to regen a little better, you go here, and you won't get hungry as fast, and things won't see you because you get invisible. Only problem with this place is monsters will spawn here. Now in Sprouted, it drops a chain. Now this is different from other pixel dungeons. The chain can hold amulets and other small jewelry such as rings. So it used to be the key ring, I think, would hold your rings, but now they changed that. Also, the garden has a chance to spawn that plant in the upper left there. It's a sungrass. It gives you slightly better regen than if you were at full food. So if you look in the upper left, you can see the hunger meter. And 30 is pretty low hunger, so I am not hungry yet. And of course, every time, let me see my hunger, I have 60. Every time I defeat something, it gets rid of my hunger. That's why I like the Warlock, so I don't have to worry about food. Now, Sprouted Pixel Dungeon is one of the better pixel dungeons because they give you an abundance of food. But that could be great if you had the Horn of Plenty, which I assume you guys know what that is. Oh, cool. The Horn of Plenty, if you feed it food, it gains a level. Oh crap. It gains a level on the artifact itself. So that means if you max level it, you could actually throw it into a well of transmutation and change it into another artifact that would be plus 10 level. The only problem with that is if you throw an artifact into a well of transmutation, it makes it where you can't get that artifact again. Now, the Horn of Plenty, of course, it's not needed if you're the Warlock. So, it might be a good idea to change that. But the thing is, there are glitches in the game where you can actually get every single artifact without transmutating them. So, why would you waste an artifact trying to get one that automatically drops? That's my thought process. And of course I stepped on a poison trap. Anyway, I think I finished this dungeon. I did defeat the mini boss that spawned. I just think there's something here, but maybe not. I did defeat the mini boss that spawned, but I'm not seeing the ghosts. And I guess you guys saw the ghost. It's a regular pixel dungeon entity, so I didn't explain it. I want armor, please. Scale armor, not bad. I would have rather had plate armor, but yeah. And the ghost can be controlled if you found the artifact Rose. That's the name of the artifact. I think the last time I played this, I didn't find that artifact, but it is around. Let me identify what this scroll is. Teleportation. Great. I am gonna see if one of these is a strength pot. That was not a strength pot. That was not a strength pot. Why haven't I gotten a strength pot yet? That's weird. I do have a potion of mending. That's nice. Going down. Okay, now you notice I now have the do charge buff again. So, if you go to level in the upper left, if you clicked upper left and then you clicked at the bottom level, it shows you the floor moves and then the floor move goal. You have to beat the level under the floor move goal in order to get more dew charge moves for the next level. So here I'm going to pop this potion of mind vision, and in order to beat the level you have to beat every enemy that is here that spawned. You don't have to beat the piranha, but I like to do that because it's extra dew charges. I could die to this guy. I don't know why I attacked him first, but I could die to him. This is a level 1 dagger. I'm pretty sure. No, the level 1 dagger is better than the wand. That's cool. I thought the wand would be better, but I guess not. Okay, I missed my first attack. Now, I could easily die here. That's why I'm saving some of my dew charge. I do not want to die. That's cool. Oh, sorry, I'm just getting really... Ooh. This guy could kill me. Perfect. Oh, lucky. Okay, here's another new thing to Pixel Dungeon. This is a dungeon nut. Okay? You can laugh about it. I've laughed about it. If you cook the dungeon nut on any fire source, it gives you a cooked dungeon nut, and the cooked dungeon nut gives you herbal armor, which increases your defense so much. It's such a good add-on because then if you eat one, you can pretty much defeat any boss without any worries, especially if you upgrade your armor like I do. Now, another new thing to Sprouted, or I'm saying new thing to Pixel Dungeon itself, is the berries. These berries will give you These berries will give you buffs depending on which one you eat. This one will tell me the layout of the map, so it works as a scroll of magic mapping. But it also tells me where all the loot is, while magic mapping just shows you the layout of the map. The Dungeon Moonberry. Now this one is really cool, especially if you can apply haste before you eat it. If you eat this, it gives you a ×4 damage attack for 1 turn, so you do not want to waste it. Now I use this to battle Yogg, which is one of the final bosses. Not the final boss, but one of the final bosses. And it deals so much more damage. Now this one I'm probably going to eat right now since my health is low. This one will give you regen for 50 turns, I believe. I'm not really certain about that. And this one, I think, gives you haste, if I remember right. I really haven't eaten them lately, so like I said, I'm going to eat this real quick and go hunting again. I don't know where these guys' doors are. Oh, wow, that was less than 50 turns. Okay, maybe I've used it when I had haste on it. I thought it was 50 turns. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Oh, that was close. I think one of the dewdrops fell in there. That's scary. That's really scary. I don't know if I can beat this guy or not. I don't want to eat any of these mushrooms because then it makes everyone awake and then they'll run around and then it makes it harder for you to attack them. I think I'm gonna eat these and get some wand charge and then drink this and then I think I can beat him. Watch me die. That was clutch. Okay. So far, not too bad. I haven't cleared a level yet. I think I'm going to end this video once I defeat the first boss, and this could go on a while because I don't think I'm going to defeat the first boss on this life. So yeah, be prepared to watch me for a while. I'm surprised the dew charge has lasted this long. It normally doesn't last this long. I did not remember him being in there. Let me just drink this real quick. If you drink it, it only takes away 10 dew from your dew vial, so it's worth it. I mean, you don't die. It's always worth it. There's the door. There should be another door over here somewhere. Unless it's just up over here. Ooh, I can cook some dungeon nuts over here. Oh, and another cool thing about Pixel Dungeon dew drops. These dewdrops will not disappear if you burn them. Now the white ones, the clear ones that come from the grass, they will disappear if you burn them. So you have to be careful with that. I think that's... Ooh, there's still some enemies down here that I haven't defeated. I need to go defeat them so I can... Okay, that's cool. One of them woke up. That's just extra dew for me. I'm surprised the dew has lasted this long. Do the dew. Come on. I'm hoping to... I cleared the level. That's the first time I've cleared the level on the first dew charge. That's amazing. Okay, so... Oh, and there goes the dew. So, I can't defeat any of the monsters that spawn now. And the piranha, I just couldn't reach in time. So, yeah. I can start leveling items up. If I had any. And this really teaches me how to count a lot. I really don't want to waste anything. So when I collect dew, it really makes me have to start counting how much I got. Okay, so that potion I just drank was a level up potion. I think... Oh no, it's not a level up. It's an experience potion, but I'm pretty sure every time you drink one, no matter your level, it will level you up. I use them like they're potions of healing, because when you level up on Sprouted, you get HP overfill. So even if you're almost dead, when you level up, you get full health. So that's especially nice here. For some reason, I don't have a potion of levitation yet. That's odd. I thought I'd have it, and I would be able to get that item over there, but not yet. Soon. One thing, I'm not using this arcane stylus until I equip the scale armor, just because putting it on the cloth armor will not help me at all, even to defeat the boss. And the boss will kill me still with the scale armor if I don't play things smart. I'm not going to pick that up because it will overfill my dew vial. I don't want to waste any dew, especially for the first boss that's so overpowered. If you guys don't know what the first boss is, just stay tuned and you will see it. Yeah, I am going to defeat it, and it's going to be my first episode. Oh, cool, I got some ninja stars, except that there's take too much strength. If you guys don't know this, the numbers in the upper right of the items that you have, that represents their strength requirement. So right now, if you look at your player in the upper left, I have 10 strength. So if I look in my inventory, I don't have many things that I could equip that has 10 strength, except for this one, and the ones I already have equipped, and the knuckle duster I unequipped. Wands don't require strength. The only thing that really requires strength in this game that you really want to make sure you get is armor. Weapons, you don't. There's even enemies that you don't want a strong weapon, because if you hit them hard, they will kill you in the next turn. So, the best thing for you to upgrade is your armor. Always. If you try to upgrade anything else, well, like wands, there's an overpowered wand in this game, and I'll show you that if it drops. Wands, if you get max armor, that's what you upgrade next. Then weapons, or rings if you have any, and you can't upgrade ancient or you can't upgrade artifacts in Sprouted with the Dew Vial, so don't think that you break the game. Don't think that you've got a way around things. I could die here. I could die here. This is annoying. This rat. If this rat killed... I almost died. Okay. Rat, settle down, bud. I just picked that up by accident. Okay. One more upgrade and I can put on armor that would make me invincible here. Let me just go quickly do that. As you see, when you upgrade something, it actually uses 90 dew charges. And so it leaves you 10. So if you upgrade something, you can still fully heal with that 10 dew that's still left in your vial. But if you pick up 2 of the violet dewdrops, that's going to waste 10. So I always like to either drink or splash myself before I pick up 2 of these at the same time. And then that's just me. And here's my scale armor. Now I should be able to not die to rats. That would be annoying, especially on my first video. Another thing about Sprouted is haste. I'm pretty sure this is the same for all the versions of Pixel Dungeon, but haste doesn't work when you pick stuff up. So if you use haste, moving around is faster, so monsters can't keep up with you. But if you pick up an item, that counts as 1 turn. So far, I'm not doing that bad, and this guy cannot kill me now. I mean, he could if I just did nothing, but I'm too overpowered now. There was one thing in the, probably people are gonna be yelling at me, especially if they haven't watched up to this point. They think I'm dumb. Anyway, on the last level, there was something that I skipped. I will go back and do that. Don't worry, I'm not that dumb. I just did not want... Actually, I'll explain why I didn't do it when I get there. I'll hold y'all in suspense for a second. Man, it takes a while to charge your dew vial with these single drops. And no, they don't stack, so... oh, actually, I don't think they could. I was gonna say, if a single dewdrop drops on a yellow or a red or a violet dewdrop, they don't stack. And sometimes there are 2 drops in the same spot. Like if there was 2 violet drops, you would waste a lot if you still had a full if you had close to a full vial. So I like to make sure before I pick it up that I don't have a full vial. This might be a problem. I seem to have run out of dewdrops to pick up, and I'm almost there, but it looks like I have to waste a little bit, which is fine, I guess. It's just annoying. Actually, I think I put my dew vial in a bad spot. Okay, I'm gonna splash myself, and I'm gonna pick this up, and I'm gonna hate myself for a while. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll get there. One thing with the goos, you might, I don't know, it's just, upgrading a weapon is like the lowest on the list, except for maybe Goose. Well, I call him Goose, but he's called the Slime King, I believe. But anyway, he can actually kill you if you take too long to kill him. Let me just activate those traps. So if you don't know what that means, it means the longer you keep him alive, the more damage he deals. So even though he can't one-tap me, he's gonna start dealing more and more damage as it progresses. Uh-oh, I can't do this. Anyway, he's gonna deal more and more damage as it progresses because of the fact I can't one-tap him because I don't have a good enough weapon. So hopefully I can find a good weapon before we battle, and I can defeat him. I also love attacking those flies because they do drop multiple potions of mending, and this is new to Pixel Dungeon. Mending doesn't heal you all the way. It gets rid of any debuffs, and it gives you like 10 HP back, or close to that. Okay, so let's go up one place. There's things on fire. I forgot about that. Let me see if I can cook some dungeon nuts. I'm poisoned a little bit. Okay. Let me show you what I skipped. I skipped this place. Now, people might have been... Oops, I gotta walk through. Okay. People might have been yelling at me. Sorry. Let me show you what this is. If for those who don't know what this is, let me just eat a dungeon nut, just so I don't die here. This is a secret room. So if I jump down in it, like this, I get in a secret room that I couldn't get to otherwise. You know that place I was searching before? There should have been a door, but it's a secret room, and they don't put doors to secret rooms. So the only way out is what drops here. I got a lot of stuff out of that. Oh, this is the best thing ever. For those of you who don't know what it is, it gains percentage the more I explore, and it upgrades for every trap that it finds. So this thing will tell me if there's a trap nearby, and if I find it, it upgrades itself. So that's always nice. And when it gets to 100%, I can use it to find every item that's on the level I'm at. It'll show me where they are. I can actually inscribe my armor right now. Viscosity. I don't really like that one, but this is a special thing about Sprouted. An egg. So these eggs can spawn pets depending on what happened to them. So if you throw an egg on different traps, they'll spawn different pets. If you hold your egg for a long amount of time, they'll start spawning different pets. Right now, I don't really know. I guess it would be cool to have a pet, but it doesn't look like there's, like, I could make a fire pet with these traps over here. These are fire traps, but I really don't want a fire pet because they burn things. I don't like burning things. So the only way you can get out of this room, so don't jump down here, especially if you don't have one, is if you use a scroll of teleportation, or if you use a fade leaf. They give you two just in case you're dumb and you fall in twice. So yeah, don't fall in twice, huh? This has got to be a strength potion. There we go. I'm just gonna say, if it wasn't a strength potion, I'd be really sad. Here's a good tip. Get about 12 strength, and from then on, save every strength potion you get. I'll show you why that's a good idea, even if it sounds like it's a bad idea. Actually, I'll tell you while I'm heading down. The strength potions can be turned into potions of might at a later level, and they'll give you the same amount of strength that the regular strength potion gives, but they also increase your health by 5. So that's always good, extra health. So yeah, get to about 12 strength. That makes it where you can equip items pretty easily, especially if you upgrade them with dew. So I don't really have anything I can use. I could use the dungeon blueberry. I guess I'll do that. Now I know where everything is. Okay, so this is great. This is awesome. Let me show you what is awesome. I cannot defeat all of them, but I will show you that the dew actually works on ghosts. So, let me show you what's up. Look at all of the dew that is dropping. Now, I cannot kill more yet because of the fact that... Oh, okay. So the blueberry I ate also gave me regeneration, which is nice. I won't die as easily. Now, the blueberry doesn't really... Oops. This is annoying, dude. He's glitched. He's supposed to attack from a long ways away. If I get close, he's supposed to run. But he wants to attack me at the same time, and he was glitched. One thing about this blueberry is it doesn't show you where enemies are. So you have to run around and find them. I find that they like to spawn in rooms. So I find let me move him out of that room. I go to the big rooms and find this many enemies. Yeah, that's what I was wanting. Let me just get extra damage in. So yeah, so enemies like to spawn in rooms like that. So just if you pop a scroll of magic mapping, or if you use a black blueberry, they won't tell you where enemies are, but they will show you where they can be. Like I said, I don't want a fire dragon. I could make one. So if all of you guys yelling at me who know how to play Sprouted, I don't want a fire dragon. I'd rather have a frost dragon or something like that. I really need to get a better weapon. I saw a battle axe in there. I might try to get that. Where else could they be? Okay, the last ones are down here. I know it. There's no other places for them to be hiding. They can't spawn in locked rooms. Let me just... Oh, viscosity. Okay, that defers damage. There we go. There we go. Let me just, yeah. So, normally I wouldn't say, open gravestones yet, because there is a way for you to get better loot out of them. I just don't have that way yet, so I'm just getting as much dew as I can. Here's another way you can easily defeat ghosts. Go through a door and hit them. Insta kill. Or you can blast them with your wand for a good hit. And of course, you want to spawn as many as possible. Don't do the wall trick where it makes only a few spawn. Mainly because that makes it where you lose two, and that's always bad. I can't believe I hit that. I can't believe I hit that. Okay, so that's this level cleared. Now random enemies can spawn, and I can get even more dew if that was possible. I don't know where the ring is. A ring? I don't know where the key is. I would kind of want to get the key so I could, get to this weapon over here that I could upgrade to hopefully defeat the goos with, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. Soon I will start doing live streams of this. As soon as my... Whoops, that was an accident. I am dumb. Oh, so right now, the level I'm at, level 4, the max level you can go with the item is +7. Now I can prove that because I just got here. Oh, okay, here's the key. I'm going to do live streams of this, but I've got to wait for my YouTube account to let me. So, yeah, this would have been a live stream except for the fact that my YouTube account wouldn't let me. Okay. Where did that crab go? He like really wanted to attack me, but then he decided not to. Watch this. This is such a stupid rat. Oh man, it didn't. He's too fast for the fire. Can't touch this. Don't copyright me. I'm surprised my talisman of foresight hasn't activated. You'd think that there would be traps everywhere that I'd run into, but no. I guess that's cool. It just means I'm not gonna take as much damage. I've been recording this for a while. I just noticed. Yeah. It takes this long to get to this boss. This is why I like Pixel Dungeon. It takes a while, but it's got so much stuff in it that it doesn't get boring. Let me bless that. Let me identify. Whoops, don't want to upgrade. I can't identify it. Weird. Okay, so I'm just gonna equip it then. Here's another tip. It's okay to upgrade random items, because especially since like this weapon isn't the best weapon in the game, so I will probably be replacing it soon. But there is a way that you can steal the upgrades off of it and put it on a new weapon. So don't feel bad about upgrading random stupid items like this. Yeah, you can replace it. Easily replaceable. Not saying it's worthless. That is not what I mean. I mean, I probably can't hit anything with it because it's still not upgraded where I could use it. Don't tell me it's a slow weapon. No, it's an accurate one, but since I'm not strong enough yet. Great, stupid mimic. I was hoping you would drop a ring or something. They have a high chance of dropping rings. Just, a ring of luck would be amazing. If you had a ring of luck, you pretty much won the game. No kidding. You pretty much won the game. So yeah, if you found a ring of luck, good job. There's no other way to put it. That's amazing. It's so hard to get them. You can't actually I mean, I've tried so long trying to transmutate rings to try to get it, and I have not been able to. And look at all this dew here. I don't like it. There's too much. Anyway, like I was, oops, I can't pick that scroll up. Darn it. Now, let me just drop this egg. What was I gonna say? If you get, it's so hard to transmutate rings. Oh wow, +7 already. It's so hard to transmutate rings and get the drop you want, especially, I'm pretty sure the Ring of Luck is not, you're not able to copy it, which is so annoying. Okay, here's another cool thing about Sprouted. Ancient sewer keys. So, mini bosses will randomly spawn around the map, and if you defeat them, they drop keys to areas that you can't get to otherwise. So, like that one, whoops, I will. Okay, so like that one drops me to the ancient sewers, and I'm pretty sure that's where a bunch of gnolls are, and they drop special weapons there. They're not the best weapons in the world, but you can use them to defeat one of the hardest bosses. I think the final boss, if you use the weapons that drop there, the final boss will actually be easier if you use that. And I'm sorry about me wasting dew now. I think I'm out of yellow dewdrops. Or yellow, I mean violet dewdrop. No, not violet. I think I'm out of red dewdrops. So I'm gonna, oh, there's one. That's not enough. So I'm just gonna be wasting dew now because of the fact that I'm out of the dew. I'm out of red dewdrops. So now I'm just wasting 10 every time, which is fine. Perfectly fine. Like I said, you can upgrade stupid weapons and steal their upgrades later. Like, look at this. This is only, oh, that was 10. 90. Do you, oh, wow. I just had just enough here. Anyway, look. That's a maxed wand. That's a maxed scale plate. That's a maxed battle axe. Now I need to start upgrading things that, and make sure you upgrade ones that you can see the upgrades, and so you can, you know how much more until, like, don't upgrade unidentified ones because it just makes it harder to know when they're upgraded. I can't believe he still deals 2 damage to me. This should be an overpowered armor piece for this level, but I guess not. My dew vial got full with that. That must have been 2 violet drops in one place. Anyway, you can't see the level of the item you have if you upgrade unidentified items. I mean, you can't. You'll know the level as soon as you make it to the point where you can't upgrade it anymore. But I don't know. It's just, I think it's better just to upgrade ones that are already identified. So to steal upgrades off of an item, make sure you don't go over level 10 item. If you go over level 10, you can't steal any more levels from that item. So, like, right now it's okay for me to upgrade it to level 7, but I will need to upgrade it to level 10 to get the maximum amount of upgrades off of the item. And it looks like I am out of room, so I'm going to read one of these. And I guess it's time to go down because it looks like I'm out. Yeah. Wow. Who knew? I'm going to leave that egg there. Just because I don't have room right now. Yeah, so we're going to go down to... So this is going to be the boss battle. I don't think I'm ready for it. I sure hope so. I don't have any dewdrops. I am so dumb. I should have saved some. So now I won't be able to heal myself except once. I can heal myself once. I do have all these things, but yeah, I could still die. That's the thing. I could still die, and that's annoying. Anyway, so yeah, let's go. And as you see, this is a boss level. I still have haste, but no dew buffs. So here they come. Crap. I like how I just one-tap that mini goose. As you can see, even though I defeated the big one, that's not boss beat yet. I still gotta defeat the last little ones. And one thing that could kill me, like I didn't even use that cooked dungeon nut. One thing I was worried about that could kill me was the poison that they put on me, but it looked like I shouldn't have worried. Now there's one Easter egg here that I'm gonna end this episode with. There's one Easter egg. If I can find it, then I'm gonna teach you guys. Okay, here it is. That's the Rat King. That's on different pixel dungeons, but Sprouted gives you a chance to get an item from him that you cannot get if you mess this up. Okay, let me tell you. Do not open any of these treasure chests. You can later, but not right now. Do not open them. So what you do is you just... Here, let me examine him. But what you do is you wake him up, and he asks you in the lower left, please do not take my treasures. If you don't take his treasures, you will get that item that... Man, it's so good. I've used it to beat the game just to the point of the final boss, but then my save got corrupted. I couldn't beat the final boss because I couldn't load it anymore. So, yeah, he drops an item that you can't get otherwise, and he won't drop it if you take his treasures. So, that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I liked playing this game. I love playing this game. I'm just gonna... Here's another special item that drops you can't get anywhere else. It's the Bloodlust chainsaw. Do not let me just ask you nicely. Do not equip it. It is permanently cursed. You cannot break its curse. It will make it where you cannot take it off, and you will have to use it for the rest of the game. If you look at it, you can see it's a tier 1 weapon. But it's reinforced, so you can upgrade it to a super high amount, like you could upgrade it to level 100. That would be amazing. And if you use its special ability, it sucks the dew from your dew vial, and it makes it like a tier 6 weapon, but it only is a tier 6 weapon until you run out of dew, and at this point it's not a good idea to use it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, press that like button, maybe even the subscribe button for more epic content. Until the next one, guys, I might record it tomorrow, maybe not. See ya.